There we go. I'm excited for this interview. We've been watching you over the last year. You've been putting in some work. You've been
Yeah,
doing really good. How does it feel?
feels really good to say that you actually earned it.
I like that mindset. All right, we're gonna give it a couple moments to let some people come into the live, about a minute, and then we'll get rocking and rolling. So how was your day? You guys had school today?
Yeah,
Yeah. What's your favorite subject?
I like math way more than reading.
Oh, Savannah, what's your favorite subject?
Reading.
Yeah, she's the opposite. She hates math, but she loves reading. So why don't you like reading? You like math more?
I guess I just don't like comprehending and saying the main ideas.
Hmm.
I got you. I got you.
I'm good at reading, just not comprehending. I can read well, I just can't comprehend that well. I
Yeah,
don't
I
like
hate
comprehending.
comprehending.
Just can't comprehend with anything.
Well, it'll get easier. You're still young. Were you in third grade, fourth grade?
Fourth grade.
Fourth grade, yeah. It'll get easier. Just take it one day at a time, 1 week at a time. It'll get easier. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So for the people who don't know Lyric Stevenson, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, as you guys know, I'm Lyric Stevenson. I am 8 years old, turning 9 this year. My favorite color is light purple.
Hmm,
My favorite subject is math. Don't like reading. I have mom, dad, a sister, and I have a dog. His name is Sterling.
okay.
And that's pretty much it.
What kind of dog is it?
It's an American bully.
Okay. That's pretty cool. All right.
How did you get involved in track and field?
Well, so my mom, usually start to quit stuff because it got boring on virtual. So my mom, she had just she had just suggested track and as a joke, and started doing it and saw I had some natural ability in it.
Hmm. So how did it get started? You just went to a track meet? You went to a track practice one day? Like, do other people in your family involved in track and field, or just you're the first one?
My mom, she did track. My dad was in school track. My
Okay.
sister though, she does volleyball, but she used to do track.
Okay. So were they throwers too, or were they runners?
My sister did shot put and javelin like me, but I do turbo javelin. My mom, she's done shot put before. I'm not sure
Okay,
about my dad. He only did
I
school.
got you. So how did you get into because you also do high jump too? How did you get into high jump?
Well, when I was 8 this year, I turned into 9 and 10, and I didn't really like long jump anymore. So I wanted to try a new event, and since I was in 9 and 10, I thought I might do high jump.
Okay, I
High
like that. I
jump is
like
a good
that.
sport.
So what does a day of practice look like for Lyric Stevenson?
A day of practice looks like my team. They start stretching inside or outside. We're always gonna stretch.
Okay.
No matter what the weather is, we're always gonna stretch. Um, if we're outside, we'll usually do a lap, and we'll start doing some curves. And sometimes we'll even get up on the wall and lift our feet up on like the count of the whistle,
Mm-hmm.
so we can get our knees up higher. And then we'll start going to field events. And I'll usually do shot put, turbo javelin if it's spring or summer, and then I'll do high jump.
I like that. So out of the three that you're doing now, shot put, turbo, and high jump, which one is your favorite?
I'm pretty sure it's shot put.
Shot put? Okay. Okay. There you go.
What was your mindset leading up to AAU Indoor Nationals?
Well, before indoor championships, nationals, I was really scared. I was really nervous because this was actually going to leave a mark. It was going to dig deep into the ground. Like, it's not something forgettable about. So I was really scared that I was going to do bad, and then people will always remember that. Lyric Stevenson
Hmm,
did this, or Lyric Stevenson did that. And I was really scared about it. It was just really weird. I was going into the stadium. It just felt weird.
I got you. So what helped you overcome that fear when you started competing?
Well, when I started to compete, I usually I did the race walk first, and I I disqualified in the race walk. But then when I was making my Instagram post about it, I knew just to be mature about it and not let it get me down.
Hmm. Okay. So how did you feel when you because we didn't do it this year, but we went last year to Virginia to indoor. How did you feel? Were you nervous like that too or no?
I was pretty nervous because like I could just be scrolling on YouTube one day and I see one of those videos about those AAU superstars like where are they now? They work at McDonald's and they live in their trucks. So now I gotta really gotta show out at AAU.
It's crazy to think because you guys are so young that your minds are already, so far ahead on the future. So how did it feel when you got in the circle, you threw, and you found out you won? What was the feeling like then?
It honestly felt really good knowing that I actually left a mark and that would be rememberable and that people would remember that Lyric Stevenson made a mark. I feel like that would be in the newspaper. And it felt really good getting the hat. Hat's like right up there.
I got you.
And then I got my AAU medal recently and it was pretty cool. And I got two other badges.
That's what's up. Yeah, one of the coaches is watching. He's saying that we didn't have the pressures because we didn't have when I was competing and Coach CJ was competing. We didn't have social media, so like whatever you did, basically stayed in your city, your town, your neighborhood. It wasn't broadcasted for people all over the country or the world to see. So you guys definitely have it's good and it's bad that you guys have that option now where your things can be broadcasted all over, the country. But the one thing I want you to realize and understand is that you're only 8, right? So I want you to have fun. Like I know your parents don't push, don't force things on you like that, but I know kids have pressures of their own. But I still want you to have fun and enjoy the journey because you got a long, long career ahead of you, 15, 20 years of track and field out in front of you. So I want you to enjoy the process, still work hard, do what you got to do. But when you go to these meets, don't have pressure. When you go to these meets, have fun, meet other kids, make friends, you know, and just enjoy the process. You go to new cities, find new things that you can do, eat different types of food, and just enjoy the experience, because you have a lot more time to worry when you become an adult. So right now, just enjoy it and have fun. There you go.
Do you have like a special routine that you do before you compete?
Yes, I actually do. Usually, if there's a back room, if I'm in indoor, I'll usually stretch over there, do some runs back and forth. I'll stretch depending on what my event is, and like I have special stretches for high jump, and I have special stretches for the race walk.
Okay. So how is the race walk? Because I've never done the race walk. It seems hard though, especially
It
that technique.
is it is very hard, and you have to go like heel to toe, but you
Hmm.
can't bend your knee. It's like really hard. But then again, you gotta go fast.
Yeah, that's true. So do you think doing the race walk, you think that helps you with your throwing or with jumping and high jump?
I feel like race walk doesn't really help me with both those, but for somehow, I guess it helps me get faster with going through high jump because when I have
Okay.
fun.
Okay. So what are some of the stretches that you do for a race walk?
Race walk, I try to keep my heel up, and then I'll usually do like heel toe, like I'll put my heel down, then I'll do toe, and then I'll go really fast. It almost looks like you're running, but you're not.
I got you. I got you. Okay. Okay. So here you go. This is my favorite question, by the way. I always like this. I always like to hear what people do before this part here.
What do you like to eat before a competition?
That's my favorite question.
So usually, if it's like the night before the competition,
Hmm.
I'll eat like a salad or maybe like some meat.
Okay.
And during the competition, I'll usually have like something to snack on. Like I have like these pinwheels that I eat. I'll have some cucumbers and some bell peppers that I eat.
So are you superstitious? Is it something that you got to eat before every competition, or you just go with the flow? Whatever's there, I'm gonna eat it and then go and compete.
Whatever's in my fridge.
I got you. I got you. So do you have any like special socks that you have to wear? Like special shirt, anything like that, or you don't have any crazy superstitions yet?
Well, I have shoes that I have to wear for shot put. I have throwing shoes.
Okay,
I I have I have a track uniform that I'll usually wear if I'm not unattached. But if
I
I'm
got you.
unattached, I have like my own AAU uniform.
I got you. I got you. I love it. I love it. So, do you listen to music before you compete? And if so, what's playing in the playlist right now?
Well, I don't really listen to music that much,
No. Okay.
but I do kind of listen to music in the stadium when I'm like warming up.
Hmm.
So that music kind
So
of plays in the stadium.
I got you. So, what's something else that you do to get yourself focused, get locked in when it's time to compete?
Mm, Usually there's like a bench by my event. Then I'll usually
Hmm.
stretch over there by the bench.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll usually take deep breaths. Sometimes I'll pray.
Hmm. What's some things you do to get locked in before the competition?
I used to like do like push ups sometimes, but that didn't really do anything, so I just stopped doing that. But like I'll stretch, I'll pray. Sometimes I just really do nothing. I just sit down and just rest. Like other times, if I have like a bad track meet, the reason why I do is because I'm probably running around before my track meet, not focused at all. So yeah, I try my best to focus and yeah, I'll like pray and stretch and stuff.
Okay, I like that. So, do you like to when you're at the track meet, right, with your team? Are you the type of person that I'm hanging out with my team, we together, we vibing, or when it's time to compete, you go off by yourself and get in your own little zone, and then once I finish competing, I'll go back with my team. Which one are you?
Um, well, when I'm with my team, oh, usually like this. There was this one track meet that we had went to Trustville for track meet,
Mm-hmm.
and there was like a little. We were like under the bleachers, and we had like blankets, and he said to like bring something to occupy yourself.
Okay.
So I was just vibing with my team. They had like a mattress there. So I was vibing with my team that time. But sometimes if it's like this Virginia meet that I had, then I'll be an individual because I was kind of it was unattached. I was unattached.
I got you. I got you. There you go.
Yeah, like I'm a after I compete, go talk to my friends person. It's like if I'm unattached, I'll always have like at least one person there to talk to. Cause if I don't have anyone to talk to after I'm done competing, it's just over for me. Don't expect me to have a good day if no one's there to talk to me. So I'm more of an extrovert.
So you got to find somebody to
Mm,
hang out with after the competition if you're unattached.
Yeah.
If there's
There
no one
you
there
go.
for me,
I
Hold on, hold on.
just go
What
home.
happened?
If
Go
there's
ahead.
no
What'd you
one there
say?
for me, I'm gonna just go home.
You just gonna go home and say, "Mom, I'm ready. We got our medals. We finished competing. It's time to go."
there's no
That's
point in being with
always
me.
me. But then
Like
we have to like wait to get the medals,
I wait.
and that takes forever.
Meet directors, y'all listening? These kids want their medals as soon as they compete, man. They don't want to
Saw me
wait.
throw. You know who won. Just hand me the medal.
Exactly. And then we'd be showing the phone, but then they're like, no, this doesn't show up on our computer.
I
No,
need
you
to
have to
have
wait
the
like 10 more
sheets
minutes.
first. I need to have the sheets first.
You guys are wise beyond your years. Meet directors. I hope y'all listen. These kids know. They know the drill. They know the game. They already got the results on the phone. They all have their own phones. They got their own tablets. They know. They want the medals as soon as the results are posted online. Here you go.
How do you motivate yourself?
So, like, when I do practice throws, I only do 50% because, let's say, if you did 100%, you'd be wore out by the time you actually got to a real throw.
Yeah.
So I'll do 50%. That kind of motivates me because I'm thinking, oh, I still have like 100% power, so I can still throw really far.
Mm,
That kind of motivates me. I'll take deep breaths when we start to get started. That kind of motivates me.
I got you. I like that mindset. I like that mindset. So, how long have you been throwing?
I think only about for shot put, maybe about a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a very, very mature mindset. I like that. I like that. So, what goals did you set before the season for indoor, and were you able to accomplish those goals?
Well, I said it that I had like 20 something medals,
Okay.
and I wanted to get 40. I wanted to
Okay.
get I wanted to get like more to equal 40. So, and I did not accomplish that one yet. I just need 6 more medals cuz I had 36. I mean 34.
Okay.
So, I hope I can accomplish that. I wanted to work out with my mom more. Like we'll have like a whole workout room. We have a treadmill, have like a box where we can do box jumps. We have like a balance board for shot put. We have weights. We have those little things that you squat with, and
I got you.
we got a TV in there. It's pretty set.
Okay. So, did you have any goals like distance wise? Like, I wanted to throw this far or I want to jump this high?
Well, I only just started doing high jump. Uh, probably probably not even a month yet. Probably like
Okay.
1 month. And I haven't really jumped. I haven't really started making goals for that one. But for shot put, I kind of want to throw like 23 feet consistently.
Okay.
I've been throwing
Okay.
19 something.
I got you. So, is there something that you're doing in your training that's going to get you to that level? Do you change the training that you're doing, kind of, to help you improve, or what's the mindset there behind that?
Yeah, I have a private coach. His name is Coach Robinson.
Okay.
He helps me work on my foundation for shot put to help me throw farther, and he's teaching me the rotational.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. I can't wait to see how that goes.
Do you like competing in the morning or the afternoon?
Definitely morning.
In the morning, why is that?
Because in the afternoon, it's like first we stretch, then we have to wait like an hour before the event. Then the event takes like 30 minutes, and then I have like 2 more events to do. And then by the time it's already nighttime, and me and my mom are driving in our rental car.
Yeah, it's like
Mm.
it's like in the morning. Even if the meet does take a long time, you'll be out of there by like 4 or 5 o'clock. But like if you start in the afternoon,
Exactly.
your body's already all relaxed. It doesn't want to get up and go throw and run and jump. You have to wait because we just waited like super long at this last track meet. I waited 2 hours to go from no, I waited like 3 hours to go from discus to javelin. And like my body was like super tired. And now if you compete in the afternoon, your body's already naturally tired. Because you've been waiting all day just to compete. And
Yeah,
now you have to wait even more.
and then some people they go in the afternoon and they be staying there at least like 7 o'clock.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not fun because you're right. Then you have to drive back home, and especially for the parents, you're tired. You don't want to make that drive back home. So I definitely understand that. So what's your favorite state to compete in so far?
Well, I haven't competed in that many states, but
Hmm.
these are the states I've been to for track. I've been to Virginia,
Okay.
Iowa, Tennessee. I've been to Alabama if we count that. And I kind of like Virginia the most because Iowa just pretty much has corn, and it's kind of boring.
Yeah, that's why we didn't go to Iowa. Yeah, Virginia's nice because it's right on the beach.
Yeah, we had like an oceanfront hotel.
Yeah, that's nice. We got to get you down to Florida to one of these Florida track meets. I think you would like that. I think you have a good time
Yeah, my
down
mom
down.
wants me to go to a Florida track meet so I can kind of interact with like more people like bordering us.
Yeah, yeah, you have some fun down in Florida.
It was a little bit expensive, but you'll get used to it.
Here you go.
What has been your favorite track and field moment so far?
My favorite track and field moment was when I was in 8 and under, and I was competing in Iowa, Des Moines, Iowa,
Hmm.
and I remember standing up on the podium in third place, and it was just really cool. I had stepped off the podium, and it was really cool. My coach had hugged me tight, and then this other girl, I think she was in fourth place. She was in Birmingham, so he took a picture of us together because like Alabama, Huntsville, and stuff, and like Birmingham, they kind of go together. So he took
That's
a
what's
picture
up.
of us.
That's cool. See, those are the kind of memories that last for a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? So and that's what I want you. That's what I was telling you earlier. Those are the moments and experiences that I want you to have in track and field. Like every year, you have those moments where you go to a meet and you're gonna have something that just etched in your brain. Like an experience of where you meet somebody you might have competed against early in the year. You guys meet up at Junior Olympics and you compete against each other again. Somebody from your home state, or maybe a friend. Like you have friends that you only see a couple times a year, but you meet up at the bigger meets and you get to hang out with them. You know what I'm saying? You get to enjoy that time together.
Yeah, she
So
follows
that's
me on
dope. That's
Instagram.
dope. So what's the favorite medal in your collection so far? Like what's your nicest looking medal that you have?
Well, I really like this one, my Virginia one,
Okay.
Mines, and I really like this. I really like this Bama Showcase one
Oh, that's
Oh
nice.
yeah, I like that.
because it says Coach Miami presents, and he's actually following me now.
Okay.
Oh,
He's a real nice guy. We actually just went to his meet this weekend. Real nice guy. It was a nice collection you got there.
Yeah, but then again, I like this Gallery of Games one. It's kind of like an ornament.
Okay.
yeah.
I like all of my medals.
Nice. So do you like indoor or outdoor better?
Mm, outdoor.
Outdoor, and why is that?
It's like in indoor. There's like a bunch of people breathing in this stadium. So my coaches say you don't want to breathe a lot. You want to stay calm. You want to breathe in and out and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then it gets hot in there, and you can barely go outside because it takes a while to get out.
That's true. And outside, you get to do more things. You get to throw javelin.
Yeah.
So javelin at indoor.
You get no javelin at indoor. Well, some places up north you can, but not down here.
And then for like 1500-meter race walk, you have to walk more laps because the track is smaller.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. So 1,500, that's like 10. What? How many laps is that? Like 7, 8 laps? Maybe more than that.
yeah. The indoor
Seven,
track is really small.
7.5.
7.5 laps. Yeah, that's a lot. You don't get. Do you get dizzy?
Sort of, yeah. And then like sometimes like the track is kind of like leveled, so
Yeah,
it's kind of like this, and then it's like this. It's kind of like that.
I
So it goes
got
like
you.
up and then down, so they have to like level it, and I just don't like that.
Does it put more pressure on your knees walking indoor than it does when you walk outdoor?
Mm, yeah, thinking about having you have to do 7.5 laps.
I got you.
And
There you go.
Like, who do you look up to, or like, who is your favorite person?
I look up to all members of my family. They all do track, basically. Well, not all of them track, but like they all do a sport that I pretty much meant. My mom
Cool.
does track. My dad does track. My sister used to do track, but she does volleyball.
Okay.
My two cousins they do soccer, and then my uncle he's a coach for soccer, and then my cousin that lives in Tennessee she does soccer.
Dope. So, do you do any other sports outside of track and field?
I used to because I could quit a lot. I used to do gymnastics.
Oh,
I have like a gymnastics medal right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to do piano, got a piano medal right here.
Okay. So, what can you play on the piano?
I barely, really don't. I haven't been to piano for a while, and it got boring when it was virtual.
Yeah, I can see that. I got you. Well,
Yeah.
maybe you can go back now because it's not virtual anymore. Go back and play, get a little bit of Mozart
Yeah,
in.
sports are fun. I used to quit a lot too. I don't really like to talk about it, but yeah, I did basketball, soccer, gymnastics. I quit gymnastics after a week. I quit soccer after the very first game, like 5 minutes in. Basketball, I was good, but I just no. So yeah, but
Yeah,
I found a sport that I actually stuck with, so that's a good thing.
exactly.
Because I wasn't gonna stick with anything else. I know that already.
What's
So
your
who?
favorite
Who?
event?
Oh, go ahead. What happened?
What's her favorite event?
Oh, my favorite event. I have two. I'll put in first place javelin, in second place high jump because I like it, but I have to get better at it though. But yeah,
Yeah,
javelin is really fun.
that's how it is for me for high jump. I just got to get better at it.
Yeah,
Well,
it's really fun, and I just gotta get more practice in. But it's really fun. I like it.
there's only one way to get better. You gotta work. That's all.
Yeah.
Just gotta work and just keep it fun. Just
Yeah.
keep it fun. So, who has been your biggest inspiration?
Mm, well, like I said, my family is my inspiration. Sometimes an extended family. Sometimes I like my followers. Sometimes they are coaches, like Coach Miami Presents, stuff like that. There's some that have been coaches teaching like younger kids, and yeah, those are pretty much my inspiration.
I got you. There you go.
Do you have like a favorite, like a quote or motto that you like to say a lot to like motivate yourself or something?
I usually say go big or go home
Yeah.
because when you go big, you get this, but when you go home, you get this.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a good
I
comparison.
got you. So, what's the mindset, right? You're in this for this will be for shot put. You're in the circle. You're on your last throw, and you haven't did your best on your first two throws, and now you need a big throw to win the competition. What's going through your head?
Well, I'd probably be really nervous. I'd probably be like, um, at Virginia. I was at my last throw, and
Mm-hmm.
it was a foul. But I have a good reason for that. I have a good reason for that because I was doing a static throw that my coach taught me, and like your leg has to go up, hit the ground, and then you'll turn with your body and you'll throw. But like my foot, I was trying to get it placed, and then it had actually came down on the toe board, and then it was a foul.
I got you. I got you. It happens. It happens sometimes. So what are you? Are you the type of person where I'm trying to make my first throw the best one, or do you like wait back and see what everybody else does and then you go?
I kind of both because I like to wait back, see what everybody else throws to like see what I need to beat. But then
Okay.
again, I like to I like to make my first one my big throw. So that way if I fail at the end, I'll still have like that one big throw.
I like that. So what's your mindset?
Well, yeah, like Lyric said, both, because like it's usually ending on the first throw, show everybody who a superstar is and be cool, but at the same time there could be someone there throwing 250 feet. You just don't know, so you still gotta watch out. Don't be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna win this, and yeah, so you also gotta watch out for the person there. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's also just ended on the first throw.
I'm more of an ending on the first throw.
Yeah,
Put the pressure on everybody
yeah,
else.
he's ended on the
You
first.
come out first throw, give everything you got. Now everybody else gotta, now they gotta respond. And I can sit back and just, wait and see what happens.
Yeah,
Because sometimes you wait to the last minute, you might not get a good throw in, you know. So
there's this kid in 8 and under. He was like a boy and he was tall,
mhm.
and he threw like 50,000 feet, and he didn't even look like he cared.
Oh wow. Yeah, some kids are like that. Some kids, some don't realize what they have, and some, you know, they just it's just a natural ability that they have. So how do you balance school and track and field?
Well, when I, when I come home from school, I'll usually I'll usually get my homework done,
Mm-hmm.
and then when it's time for track practice, I'll go to track practice, and at the back, and then when I get back, I'll finish my homework, and then because like my mom says that if I don't if I'm like a student athlete and I'm not good at student but I'm good at athlete, then I'll have to quit track, and I don't really want that.
Mommy is right, because what comes before athlete?
Student.
There you go. Ding, 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 ding. That's right. Student is number one.
Yeah, learn how to balance your homework now, because once you get to 5th grade, the fire is coming. It's coming. My bedtime is very inconsistent, but I've learned how to balance school and track now, I think.
You
But
think it's only the school year's almost over? I hope you figure it
it's
out
gotten
by
better.
now.
It's gotten better.
So, Lyric, what are your hobbies outside of track and field?
Well, I like to draw. I like Lego sets. I like to do video games. I like walking the dog. I like babysitting the dog. I
Okay.
like playing with my friends. I kind of like um, drawing, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. So you got to show us some of your artwork one day.
Yeah. I used to
What's
be
your what video games are you playing right now?
Well, me and my mom play this new version of Pac-Man.
Okay.
We play Mortal Kombat.
Oh, Mortal Kombat.
This is track and
I
field.
used to play Mortal Kombat when I was your age. Huh?
Mortal Kombat sounds good.
Yeah, the track and field game. Oh, is that on PlayStation? On
Yeah.
that we have on PlayStation?
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. It's a track and field game.
The graphics are a little bit off, but it was $10 for a reason, so really shouldn't expect much out of that. But it's fun to play. We like it. Where do you see yourself in 9 years?
I see myself throwing like 29 feet with an 8-pound shot put.
Okay. And here's the last question. What's your dreams college? Like, where do you see yourself throwing, once you make it to that level?
Well, technically, I'm only 8 and I am in 4th grade, so I haven't been thinking of colleges.
I got you.
Yeah.
So no, so okay, so we're look, all right, so let me switch it really fast so we can end it on this. Do you have any like Olympic aspirations, professional aspirations?
Well, I like Simone Biles.
Okay.
Simone Biles kind of does really good in gymnastics. And I was reading this book about her. Oh my gosh, she's only 4 feet and some inches.
Yeah, she's not that big. Yeah, most gymnasts they aren't that big. Because to do all the stuff that they have to do, you can't be the flips and the twists and the turns and everything. So it's a little difficult. But we thank you for the time, Lyric. We wish you a lot of success on the rest of your season. Hopefully we can meet up at one of these meets. We can hang out a little bit. You and Savannah can hang out, get to know each other a little bit more. Especially if you come down to Florida. If you come down to Florida, you gotta holler at us so we can link up. But we wish you a lot of success on the rest of your season. More medals that you can get to your 40 medals, and you probably be about 50, 60 medals by the end of the year the way you're going. Because you've been doing really good. But much success, and remember, keep it fun.
Yep.
All right, don't put no pressure on yourself. Just go out there, have fun, trust your training, and just do what you do. Do what you've been doing. All right.
Don't forget, FSU is always a college option. Always.
All right. Well, you have a good night. We thank you again for your interview. Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.